Hey guys, it's Traceface. I'm just getting done with sessions for today. I'm exhausted, very tired. Had to get up kind of early today I had a few different people from different countries and they're on different time zones. So my thing is I try to accommodate other people's schedule so that I can get them in and get them sessions. So I'm a bit tired, but it's good. It's good. I am not complaining in the least. I love that this is my job and this is what I do. I wouldn't want to have it any other way. And I just want to say, don't forget, there are people signing up for group, for prayer and fast, and for sessions for January. They've already done it and they're doing it now. And yes, get in with me, get set up. Let's get you healed. Let me tell you what I know, some of which I don't share on the channel. Let me tell you those things. Let me tell you everything I know. All right. I have homework assignments I give you guys to do. I have different things I have you focus on depending on what you're telling me is going on with you. I've done a lot of research on this, guys. So get in with me. Let's do a session. I know I'm always in the dark. All right. I don't like looking at myself on the camera. It's annoying. I actually hate it. You know, it's annoying. Tonight, I really did want to do, thanks for joining me tonight. I really did want to do, thank you very much, Vicky. I get bored, with my hair, and I think doing new hairstyles is just fun. It's something I always like to do, just from being in a band and trying to switch things up and try new things. And I always kind of sort of kept that, you know, fun side or whatever to me. And it's probably something I'll always be doing until I'm 6 feet under. But tonight I thought that I would do more or less a Q&A. Ask me whatever questions you want to ask me, and I'll be happy to answer them. Some of you have a lot of questions, and you email me a lot of questions, and I can't get back to everyone. My priorities, as you guys know, here go the cats. 1, 2, and then 3 was just going behind them. She just ate. She's smart. She's not going to throw up her meal. A lot of people have questions, and I can't get back to everyone because my priority is trying to get people sessions and trying to get people in with me that need to get sessions and need coaching. So tonight I really want to open this up to all of you to ask me whatever's on your mind, and hopefully I can just tell you what I think, and good, bad, or indifferent. It's my opinion. As we know, this channel is my opinion. All right, it's my opinion, but it's also the research I've done. Okay, here we go. How can I reestablish my relationship with alienated daughter? Over 2 years, she's cut me out of her life. Well, love, peace. I would want to know more about why she's cut you out of your life, to be able to really like help you and tell you the right thing, because ties that have been severed are for specific reasons, and she might have the right reasons to do that, and you might have the right reasons to do that. I don't know. I mean, honesty is the best policy. So don't be afraid of rejection, guys. If you're feeling a certain way about somebody or something, put yourself out there. Now, if they're a toxic person and you've already figured out that they are toxic, then, you know, you have to decide if you want to put yourself out there like that again. And in my opinion, if you know that, it doesn't matter if it's your child or a parent or a sibling or a friend that you've had for a lifetime, even if somebody's acting toxic, you need to tell them that. And then if they don't do anything about it, well, you know what, you did everything, and you need to walk away, because they don't respect you, and they don't respect what you're telling them, that it's affecting you. having said that, you know, don't be afraid to tell them how you feel, and what they decide to do on that is totally up to them. Any techniques in dealing with ex-narc who seems to always know how to trigger me when at family functions that we're both present at. He will stay on the phone with his new supply in it. Okay, so Cynthia. Okay, let me explain this to you the best way I know how. Narcs love reactions. Narcs live for reactions. So it doesn't matter if the reaction is good or bad. It feels the same to them. What really gets to a narc and what really actually baffles them is when you give them no reaction. Okay, so you literally do the gray rock technique. And for those of you out there that don't know what that is, it's literally you show nothing anymore. You literally have to prep yourself on how to do gray rock techniques, and I teach that in my sessions with you. So if you want to know how to do that and exactly what to say and how to do that so that it's you're in complete control and not them, then I will teach you everything I know about them, including statements that you say that truly work. It's like a showstopper for the narc. So if you want to learn more about that, email me at tracefaceit@gmail.com. Yeah, gray rock. Yeah, email me. I will tell you all that I know about it. You know, even if it's just in one session, we just do gray rock techniques. I'll tell you about that. Because there's a lot to know about it, actually, and it could go into a total session. It could actually be a total group that I do, all about how to gray rock a narc. Yeah, I mean, ignoring them is obviously, ignoring a narcissist is the biggest injury and the biggest way to get revenge, actually, on a narcissist that you could ever do. Making them indifferent to you, like they don't matter. You don't care. You're not tied to anything anymore. You really don't care. And when you can show that in your facial expressions and your behavior and what you say and don't say, it's all about what you say and don't say. Because narcissists, like I said, they want a reaction. If it's good or it's bad, it still feeds them. My covert narc demon granny is causing chaos again today. God, grandma narcissist. I know about grandma narcs. Not my grandmothers, thank God. My grandmothers were not narcissists, either one of them. But yeah. They get worse as they get older. Therese, why are they so cold? Because they don't have hearts. They don't have a heart. So it's very easy for them to just walk away, discard, forget about you. Their ego is so huge. They live by their ego, you guys. You have to understand this. Okay, they live by their ego. And the ego is what drives them. Whereas people like you and I, our ego doesn't drive us. It's not the driving factor of our everyday lives. We're not looking to show off. We're not looking to be heard. We're not looking to get attention. We're not looking for supply. We're not predators. They're cold because there's nothing inside of them. They're empty vessels, guys. They're empty vessels, and they don't change. I'm reading your comment right now. You're a deliverance minister. Has God turned them reprobate, false prophets? He will be empty if no one entered it. Miracle by God is their hope. Yeah. I am a firm believer, you guys, that the only thing that could ever turn them around is God, is Jesus. And you guys know that I believe in Jesus, and you guys that have been following my channel know why, because I have actual things that have happened to me to let me know that he is real. All right? Call me crazy, just like other channels out there that are trying to tell people about their experiences, and people want to call them crazy. No, what I saw, I was not on drugs or drinking. I called out in the name of Jesus. I prayed to Jesus. He saved me. He got me out. All right? And these demonic things that I saw in my living quarters with the narcissist I was living with, I saw them. I know that there is a spiritual world that we cannot see, that can see into us. I know that. No one here is going to tell me that that's not true, because I know what I know. I was given that experience to be given that experience. Anyway. And so God is the answer for these people, but they are too... a lot of them have already sold their souls to Satan. It's too late for them, okay? And there's no going back. They don't want to go back. They like having that as their guide, their master, their go-to, their everyday check-in is with Satan. It is. They're all about everything that is wrong with their way of living. They're all about it. These people are cowards, you guys. They're cowards, and so that's why they have to sneak and have a double life, because they're sneaks and they're cowards, and they don't want you to know how they really think, and that they are, you know, admiration seekers and attention whores. They don't want you to know these things. They don't want you to know that, you know, anyone that looks at them in a particular way, they're off, their pants are off, you know. They don't want you to know any of that. They're just gonna feed the good person whatever they think the good person wants to hear. That's what they do. That's what their whole mission is, having you even in their life. You see, you feed their ego. You good people out there need to hear me. You feed their ego. That's all it is. That's all you do for them. You feed them. You get the heck out of their life is going to shake them to their core. They're never going to find anybody like you again. It's not going to happen for them. It isn't. Wake up and realize this. You being in a narcissist's life is actually aiding them in their operation. I'm going to say that one more time. You being in a narcissist's life is actually aiding them in their evil operation. That's the truth. So you want to sit back and think like I did for years, that you can save them, that you can pray over them when they're sleeping, that you can do intercessory prayers for them, that you can go to a pastor over them, a priest. You can go to counseling and they can show up twice a week. You can see where they're going on your GPS tracking system. Let me tell you something. They're 20, 30, 40 steps ahead of the game, okay? So you think, oh, I put this tracking system on their car because I've caught them in all these lies and they're leading a double life. And so I'm gonna believe where they actually are and what they're doing. If they're a malignant narcissist, which is the primary people I talk about on my channel, they've already got a backup phone. They've got a tracker phone. They've put one of those burner phones they put under their seat of their car. They're doing it at work. They're tricking you. It's all about being able to live the lifestyle they want. And that lifestyle is, I want the good person in my life to be able to appear to certain people that I'm a good person too. And they're not. And they're not. And it's just about covering up their tracks and getting away with things. All right? So yes, they use us. They flock to us. They're always flocking to us because they can see our spirit and our soul, and they like that. But it's not, I always say, they're like bugs to the light. They're bugs to the light. They see the light, they're attracted to it, but only so they can dim it. You know how a bug goes toward the light and the bug is dimming the light? That's what they're doing, essentially. All right. This year, you guys, I want to say this, and I will be looking for more questions. I'll be on the lookout. I'm gonna try to actually do 2 things at once, which is hard, for me. This year coming up, you really can change things. You really can change whatever you want about yourself. And I want to talk about that. You guys are in control over yourselves. You're in control over your life. You're in control over what happens this next year and what does not. And I need to drive that into every one of you tonight, and every one of you I'm working with. You matter. You mean something. There's a reason we're all still here. There's a reason for us to still be on this planet. And that reason, is that we are not, we learn the lesson with these narcissists, and it is time. It is time to do something with all this information and make something of ourselves and be what we always wanted to be. And I'm going to tell you right now, you all can. Don't be discouraged. Don't let these people knock you down and let you think that this is it in life. This is it. I got to go through another 4 years of healing over this. Now, granted, you guys heal however you need to heal. If you need to take the time and heal, you take the time to heal. But I want to remind you guys that you hold the power. You hold the key. You hold exactly what you want. You do. So many of you have been beaten down to think that this is it in life. These people are everywhere. I'm never going to get any. I'm never going to have a partner. I'm never going to have that business. I'm never going to get the heck out of the street I grew up on. Whatever it is. But I'm going to tell you right now. No. That's not how it is. You have been programmed to thinking that your life is doomed by these people. And it is not. Okay? It is not. As a matter of fact, these people came into your life to teach you a lesson. And that's all it was. Now that you know that these people are out there, you're smarter than most. You're smarter than the rest. It's like these channels I've been following for a few years now, talking about things that are out in the woods, that our government has been hiding from us, that people have been hiding from us for whatever reason. Well, we know why. They don't want us to know the truth. And they are exposing this stuff left and right these days. They are exposing it. And amen to that. Expose it. I'm sure I've got a bunch of people out there that think I'm a whack job for even talking about the things I saw when I was with these narcissists and why I believe this is spiritual. I could care less. I could care less if I lose 100 subscribers tomorrow for talking about it. That's not what this is about. That's not what any of this is about. You have to be able to tell your story and know what your truths, your actual truths are. And for a narcissist, what are their truths? These people are living in sin and fear and denial 24/7. That's how they live. That's how they operate. That's how they breathe. How do I get away with things? How do I lead a double life? How do I keep my pride going? Because that feels better to feel like I'm in some sort of control. Meanwhile, they are decaying. They are decaying every day, every hour. They decay. All right? Their meat suits are decaying. Their souls are dead. They're dying. They are. There's nothing there. People that flock to this channel are on the same wavelength I'm at. They know what the heck I'm talking about. They see that we have been lied to. They see that there is a spiritual world. And people don't want us to know that, because you want to know why? You want to know why people don't, the government and all, don't want us to know this? Because that would give us power and control and make us understand that all this crapola we're dealing with, who designed this? That we have to, have taxes, and we have to do all these things. We have to march to the beat of their drum every damn day. Who designed this? The people I'm talking about on this channel. That's who designed it all. People that want control over others while they're here on planet Earth. People that want to feel powerful. People that want to feel like other people are underneath them. They don't want us to know the truth. They don't want us to know about cryptids that actually exist. Look it up. Look at some of the channels. Go to my YouTube folder and see some of the channels I follow. And look up for yourselves what's really going on out there. It proves what I'm talking about. That this spirit world is as real as me on the camera tonight talking to you. It is real. And they don't want us to know that, because it's gonna, my God, ancient times of people talking about this, the Holy Bible, all this stuff, it's proving it's real. And they don't want us knowing that, because that's gonna put a whole spin on our purpose here on this planet Earth. It's gonna put a whole spin on it, and they don't want that. They're gonna tell us in history books what they think we want to know, or we should know, so they can control us. I haven't even begun to talk about narcissists in politics, narcissists in the church, narcissists as our quote-unquote leaders, narcissists that are controlling all the stuff that we're doing and not doing. So I just want to say, for those of you that have stuck with me, that have stuck by my channel, that believe in what I'm trying to say, and believe what I'm telling you, and believe it too. I've had people contact me that said, you know what, Trace, I was never a believer. I was never a believer, and now I'm starting to. What you were telling me, I never realized it, but I saw the black cloud too. I saw their eyes go black. I smelt those weird smells in the house. I didn't know what was happening. My luck went to crap too. My everything started to change when these people came in my life. I mean, it's cool. It's cool that they didn't see it until they came across some of my videos. I mean, that's awesome. That's all I can ask for and expect. So I just wanted to say that stop listening to these. Get the heck, don't listen to the news. Don't listen to it. That's not real life. Okay? It's filtered, it's dumbed down, it's watered down, it's not real. You're going to find real life right here on YouTube until those narcs that are running YouTube channels take down certain people's channels, because I'm seeing that apparently that's been going on now for a while. But some of these channels I'm still following, they got such a large following, they're making YouTube such money, they're letting them go. They're letting them go and letting them talk about Christianity and spirituality, and the fact that there's cryptids, literally cryptids in the woods, that explains there are other dimensions within our planet. It's amazing, but I'm going to talk more about that. I hope you guys continue on with me this next year. I plan to not only talk about these narcissists, but other things I'm learning about and seeing and witnessing and being told about. And I plan on telling you guys a lot more of the research that I personally have been doing based on what people are telling me in sessions. And I want to share more of that with you this next year. And I want this channel to go in directions some of these other channels aren't going. In terms of like, okay, how do we get to the next step? How are we going to heal? How do we, I'm still going to do a lot of videos about these people, what they do, how they act, how they operate, so the information is out there so you guys know how to look out for it. But my message tonight, don't think for a minute, don't think for a stinking second that these narcissists are not watching these channels and getting the information and the knowledge themselves to know, how do I step it up in 2021 to still be able to win over these sheeple that they think we are. So I want to say this one more time. There are things I talk about and teach people in sessions I don't put out on the worldwide internet. Why? Because I don't want them to know that we got our own plan of attack. We got our own plan of how we're going to handle you. We've got our own plan on how to take you down and take you down for good. I will not put that on the worldwide internet. I will share that with hopefully the 500 people I get in the next year to do sessions with. So you want to sign up with me, you can email me at tracefaceit@gmail.com. I am Traceface. It's always time. We tell the truth and we face the truth together. Happy New Year.